ARF troopers. You've probably seen them. If they're punching super commando droids, fighting them, or shooting rocket launchers, they actually look pretty cool. Well, unless if you're fighting Savage Opress, then you're screwed. Now, unlike everybody, ARF troopers are actually like my most favourite clone trooper. Not much is known about them. Still hate the Geonosis variant in Battlefront 2. I refuse to play as it, but most people prefer ARC troopers, but I prefer ARF troopers. So recently I decided to make a helmet off of an ARF trooper because I just haven't made a helmet in a while, and I thought it would be good fun to make one. Now, before we do start, I would like to say this is not a tutorial on how to make a helmet. I know I've been getting some comments on how did I make it. Go check out RJR Productions ARF Trooper helmet. I didn't follow all of it, I just did the start and then did everything else by myself. But I recommend go checking him out if you want to make a good quality one, because mine's not that good quality. Now, the start when you make your helmet, it can look a bit rough. Just ignore that, it's in the very starting process. If it still looks like that to the end, add on to it, but for the start, I recommend just trying to get the basic details out. That's what I did, and then when you're at the end, that's when you do all the fancy details. So I started off with I did a bit of cardboard that fits around my head, then I cut it out, the visor, then did that nose piece. I didn't use a box cutter during this, because I didn't have one. Highly recommend using a box cutter. Best thing I would recommend for making a helmet. But the helmet looks like this in the starting process. I added the visor and then it looks a bit better. This took me over I think that took me a day just to make the outline of it. Alright, so I spent 3 days making the helmet. This is the second day. On the second day I got all the cardboard done because I wanted to do the painting on the third day. So for the second day, I did the lines going around the helmet, the top, and the fin. Basically for the top, I got a comment saying it looks good. It does not. I'll show you some close-up photos. It looks so bad for top, but I can't really do domes well, so I'm going to have to deal with it. And you're supposed to use paper mache and stuff, but I just used straight cardboard. The lines around the helmet, those are easy. You just cut out little strips, glue them around. And for the bottom, the black thing going around, you got to get a big chunk of cardboard and curl it sort of. Because I'll show you an image. When I did the helmet, which was first white, you can see a bit of it's more circular in it. And basically that was all of the second day. Just got everything done. Also, the fin does look bad because I can't do fins. Go watch RJR Productions video if you want to learn more, like I always say. Yeah, so that was the second day. Guys, I like this for 4 days. Visors on the fourth day. Let's talk about the third day. On the third day, I did the markings for the Hound helmet, and those that was supposed to be fabric. The fabric thing that goes on his face, I had to use cardboard because, well, I do not have fabric and I don't want it to be worn down, and it has such certain markings on it. It's weird. I would recommend to use masking tape, but I don't have an attention span to use masking tape for placing it an hour, because I just did one strip, took me half an hour, and I didn't do masking tape. If you want yours to be identical from the movie, so use masking tape. I did 3 paint coats for white, 2 paint coats for black, and 1 paint coat of red. Put in the visor last, just in case, so you don't get any red or anything on the visor, unless if you're aiming for that, but it's harder to see through. That's all I can say for the third day. I really just did all of that. Okay, for the last day, I did the visor. So people have been asking, surprisingly, what did I use for the visor? Of course, I told them to go watch RJR Productions videos. He doesn't say it, though, only in one certain video. Cut open a plastic bottle. Preferably, if you guys are from Australia, you might know Mount Franklin, that mineral water. Can't pronounce it right because my nose is blocked. cut that open once you've done drinking it, clean it out, and then basically try to get it flattened just by putting weight on it. Once it's flattened, get Sharpie and cover both sides in Sharpie. Once you've done all of that, simply hot glue it in. That's how I make my visor. So do this very last. So that's how I made my Sargent Hound helmet. If you guys want to learn how I made my shitty 501st helmet and how I'm going to make my new 5s helmet coming out soon, if you guys want a tutorial, or not tutorial, making a video, comment it. I need video ideas, please comment it. I know, do you guys like the green screen? Do you guys like this, that? Comment what you guys think would be better. I'm trying to work on editing, I'm still learning on that. Go follow me on TikTok and YouTube, trying to grow. And thank you guys for all the support, all like the good comments. Anyways, see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.